Welcome to Corrections Mama 27 channel. So today I want to talk about complacency. Complacency affects everybody. It affects everyday people. But complacency is talked about and stressed very much in the prison environment. Because complacency is when you get too comfortable, when you relax a little bit too much in your environment and you begin to forget about the dangers that you can face, dangers that can happen. So you get too relaxed, and when it comes to safety, complacency can be very dangerous. You basically become so relaxed that you're kind of unaware of your environment, unaware of the dangers of your environment. And it also is when you get too confident in what you're doing. You've been doing it for a long time, and you get a little bit too confident about yourself, and you quit striving to do better. So then you become unaware of potential dangers, and you get too comfortable, and we all struggle with this. It's particularly more dangerous for officers, and inmates can struggle with this. Society struggles with this in many different ways, kind of like driving a car. After you've been doing it for a lot of years, you become complacent, and that's when you get a speeding ticket, or that's when you don't turn your blinkers on when you turn, or you don't make a complete stop because you're too comfortable and confident in your driving skills that you tend to overlook small details like that, and then you get a ticket. So, very important for everybody to realize, in any job or in anything that we do, I know that, when I'm working with the animals and stuff like that, that I can sometimes get complacent and forget that you can get hurt, that I can get hurt, but we all do that. I've done that at work. I've gotten complacent. I've had where I worked at night and I would fall asleep, sometimes. I didn't sleep through the whole shift or anything, but there were times when, I did fall asleep, and I've gotten in trouble for that. And most anybody that works graves, after 2 o'clock in the morning, your body shuts down whether you like it or not. And sometimes people get complacent. I think graveyards is probably where it happens the most, but honestly, that happens during day shift too. People fall asleep in the control room or in the perimeter vehicle, or they get complacent with a firearm and shoot themselves in the foot, or shoot the gun through the roof, or do stupid stuff like that. Or there's so many different things that can happen. You get complacent in the same building all the time because these inmates, and you forget that bad things happen at the prison, and you become comfortable with certain things. So don't get complacent. It happens. It does happen, and when it does, it's okay to admit it, and then you can always become more alert and more aware of your environment and what's going on. But in the prison, it's pretty dangerous to get complacent, though we all get complacent at some time or another. And we should fight that feeling of complacency. We should always be evaluating, am I getting complacent? Am I too relaxed? And that also happens when officers get compromised. Am I too comfortable with this inmate? Is he becoming like a friend? Do I look forward to seeing him? You need to do constant evaluations, because when you get complacent, you're open to manipulation, and you're open to dangers and other things that can happen. And that's how, when shit hits the fan, then you're like, oh, maybe I should have handled that differently, or maybe I was a little bit complacent. And it's okay to acknowledge and admit that, because that's the first step to getting back to not being complacent. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. And please like, watch, and share, and comment, ask questions, and hit the notification bell.